Hello, this is News on the Go. I'm Amitha. Here's what's cooking. Absolutely tragic news coming in from Maharashtra this morning. We've been hearing stories of how migrant workers have been walking kilometers together to try and reach their hometowns. 16 migrants have been run over by a goods train between Badnapur and Karmat stations near Aurangabad in the state of Maharashtra. The migrants were walking from Jalna to Bhusawal, about 157 kilometers apart, to try and catch a train to Madhya Pradesh. They had stopped at this intersection to sleep after walking for hours but were unfortunately run over at 5:22 am. The Ministry of Railways has now tweeted that the driver tried to stop the train after seeing the labourers but couldn't. The Commissioner of Railway Safety will hold an independent inquiry, and the Chief Minister has now announced compensation. The problem, however, is multifold. I spoke to local journalists in Aurangabad who tell me that there aren't enough trains despite the order by the centre, and the last mile connectivity is a problem even as state administrations blame neighbouring states for not taking migrants in. After 11 people were killed and several exposed to the gas leak in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh yesterday, the National Green Tribunal has directed LG Polymers India Private Limited to deposit an initial amount of 50 crore rupees for the damage and has sought a response from the centre. The tribunal has said that there appears to be a failure to comply with the said rules and other statutory provisions. The Green Panel has also constituted a 5-member committee to probe the incident and submit a report. CBSE pending exam dates have been announced. The Central Board of Secondary Examinations will hold pending Class 10 and 12 board examinations for the remaining subjects between 1st of July and the 15th of July. The announcement was made by the HRD Minister. These exams are being conducted before the JEE and NEET exam dates. Well, the Supreme Court today has orally observed that the states must consider selling liquor via home delivery, according to a report by Live Law. A bench of Justices Ashok Bhushan, Sanjay Kishan Kaul and B.R. Gavai said this while hearing a petition challenging opening of liquor shops by various state governments. The bench said that they will not pass any order, but that states should consider indirect sale or home delivery of liquor to maintain social distancing. Let's also tell you about the states that are easing labour laws. Both Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh have now made changes to various labour laws to attract investments. Uttar Pradesh approved an ordinance to exempt businesses from the purview of almost all labour laws except 3 for the next 3 years. Madhya Pradesh announced that the state would exempt new manufacturing units from all but some provisions of the Factories Act 1948. The reforms are set to boost industrial activity. The criticism, as reported in Business Standard, is that UP's move will lead to a slave-like condition for workers, and MP's move will give a free hand to companies to keep labourers in service as they wish. UN Chief Antonio Guterres has now appealed for an all-out effort to end hate speech during the COVID-19 pandemic. Guterres has said the pandemic has unleashed a tsunami of hate and xenophobia, scapegoating and scaremongering. He also went on to say anti-foreigner sentiment has surged online and on the streets. Well, there's some news that gives hope. COVID-19 recovery rate has now improved to 29.36%. That means more people are recovering as per Health Ministry's data that shows 16,450 people have recovered so far. The number of tests conducted in India so far is 1.44 million, which is roughly about 1,064 tests per million population. On that note, this is Amitha Balachandra signing off. I'll be back again tomorrow. Stay home, stay safe.